let's go ahead and talk about emission masks. All right, I'm gonna be honest. You can see here, the video's got to go up or be live within basically 2 hours. I have nothing planned. Been super busy with things. Still have more things to get done today. So we're just gonna do something simple, and I'm gonna show you how to use an emission mask. All right. So an emission mask. Let's click back in here so the frame rate keeps back up. The engine here. As you see, all of this is done with particles. And an emission mask basically allows you to have custom shapes for your particle spawns. So when you create a particle, you come on in, go into your process material, and I'm going to go ahead and just do a zoom in here for you. Here we go. Right, you can come in here to the emission shape. You can choose points, spheres, box, ring, and so on, right? An emission shape basically allows you to have a custom shape, essentially for that. And what I'll use here is I'm just going to use affinity photo here, and we can just do a custom shape, right? What am I looking for? Looking for a pen tool. I do not see a pen. Maybe it's hidden inside one of these. No, all right, whatever. Right, let's see. We can come in, delete that. All right, I'll go ahead and let's go with a. Sure, let's go with a green. Right, we can come in. Didn't even select it. Right, we can come in. We can make our own shape. Cool. And we can go ahead and just export that. All right, export. Size doesn't matter as long as it fits on your screen. Mask 3. Come in. All right. Now the way you would use an emission mask is with your particles selected inside of the specifically 2D particles. In your scene tree, head to the top of your viewport here, and you will see GPU particles. Drop that down, and you have load emission mask. Go ahead and select that. Select your mask. Mask 3 is the one we just created. Open, and you have these options, right? Solid pixels, border pixels, and direct border. Right, so let's take a look. Let's go ahead with border pixels. Hit OK. And we can see all of our pixels are kind of forming this outline, but we have so many, it's kind of, can't really tell what's going on, right? Just because we have so many particles in this case. If I drop this down to 100, you can kind of see it. You kind of get this other effect. It kind of looks like lights going along the trail. Right, cool. So you can kind of do that to get like outlines going. All right, let's change that up to 1,000. Make that a little easier. So you can see we kind of have this outline situation going. Right. Just zoom in on that a little more. Make it somewhat easier there. We can see we get that outline based off of the image that we drew in there. Now, if we do that again, and this time we do solid, we're going to get basically the infill, right? So we see we got that shape, and it's going to be easier now if we just increase that particle count. As you can see, we're getting that whole shape of the thing that we just drew. Now, because of the color setup that I have, we can say we're obviously getting many different colors in here. But we can come in, we can see this is the emission color. If I were to just clear that, there you go. So that would be your default, right? Because your particles are white by default unless you've changed them. But you can come in and you can have a longer lifespan, right? You can get rid of the explosiveness, right? So all this is really doing is giving us a custom shape, a custom spawning shape to deal with. So if we don't want a sphere or a ring or a box, we could have something very specific by using an emission mask like this. Now, just like before. If we go ahead, if we hit center, then it's just going to be centered upon our particles here, as you can see. So now it's just spawning up here based around our center point of the actual GPU particle. And the last option here is just capture color from pixels. Now that is what we were seeing earlier. That is going to create the color and gradient of our pixels based off of the image that we're using. So I'll come back over here. We're going to pull this color from the image, and it's going to use that on our particles. So it's really as simple as that. And like I said, all these are, it's really allowing you to have custom shapes. Or in the example, let's say you had fireworks, you can have particles shoot up. You can have that sub emitter that creates that little explosion. And then you can have this particle. So I'm just going to do exactly what we did before, right? Load. I'm going to select mask 2. Centered is fine. Colors from pixel. Solid. And you see, this is kind of a mess. You can kind of see things. Maybe if we cranked it up a bit. Right, let's say 30,000. You can kind of see stuff that's going on here. That's kind of a smear. But if we turn that lifetime down, you can see we start getting it at clearer image. Right, so if we go low enough, then the pixel or the particles die sooner, and we kind of get this sparkly effect. Which, once again, you could use this for your firework, right? Your particle goes up. Maybe it hits something and you have a sub-emitter. You create the little explosion of color. And then you have something like this. With this small lifetime. Maybe it sits there for 2 seconds. And then you update the lifetime so that the particles kind of, right, just fall off, right? However you set it. Right, so you can kind of use that for a fireworks display. But the main point here to take away is you can use these custom shapes with and without color from your image, as long as the background is transparent. Otherwise, because it will pick up the background as well. So just keep that in mind. But the main thing to take away is the emission shape or the emission mask is just allowing you to have a custom shape or custom area for your particles to spawn in at the end of the day. Now what you do with that is up to you, and I can already tell I'm starting to talk in circles, so I'll go ahead and end it here. But that's it. Take care. Have yourselves a good one. Let me know what kind of creative ideas you come up with for using an emission mask. Alright, I'll see you guys next week.